Damn, my eye is all fucking swollen. I was just reading the comments from yesterday's video. I appreciate y'all. I don't like to get too much into analytics anymore. Like views and like mainly comments. Like I said, it gets to be a lot when you consistently check it. But good morning, you guys. Today is April 2nd, day 2 basically, and I'm not even gonna lie. I know I always say that shit, but I'm about to be late. I'm already late. It's 8:40.
5 more minutes, bro. 5 more minutes. Oh, I still got time. 5 minutes, bro. 5 more minutes. Oh, I'm good. 5 more minutes, bro. I'm tired. How?
I was supposed to be in at 8. I was supposed to be in at 7. I was trying to get in an extra hour. Instead, I'm getting 1 less hour. I couldn't sleep last night. Then when I slept, I fucking didn't want to wake up. I don't even remember my alarms going off. I literally just woke up and it's already 8:30 and I'm like, no. It's funny because like when I was in construction, I would have been heated right now. Like on the way to work, I would have been screaming. I would have been, fuck man, why am I late? Man, I don't give a fuck. If I wasn't working at the second job too, I'd just stay an extra hour so I could get my hour. Good morning. Today is April 2nd. We are on day 2. So technically today we need $200 saved. So from the budget we have right here, I'll do it over here. Technically we have $420 to budget, 300 savings. So now we only have 120 to school's first debt. I think that's a good one. Yeah. I'm too tired right now. I'll pick up the camera whenever I pick it up. But I was thinking of doing today a day in the life, but I woke up late, so we'll see what we end up doing. Good morning. Here at my desk. Alright, so if you guys were watching like one of my last videos when I first got this job, you may have seen that I was doing something completely different. At first I started off sanding wood. I would always leave work fucking dirty as fuck. So for those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Cedrix and I'm from California. But about 7 or 8 months ago now, I decided to move to Las Vegas because my family lived out here. I quit my job, moved to Vegas, and basically wanted to start something fresh. I worked a little bit with my aunt, which is basically what I'm gonna be working later today. But it doesn't pay as well as it is here. I started off this job working part-time. Like I said, I started off sanding wood, and that was a cool little experience. I didn't think they were going to take me out of it, but the only reason I'm where I'm at right now in this company is because 2 people have quit in this span of like 2 or 3 months. And they were pretty important people to the company. It's not that big of a company. It's owned by a husband and wife, but it's a pretty successful company. But yeah, they've been working here for like 3 to 5 years, and they needed somebody to kind of take over the responsibilities, which I'm surprised it was me, but I stepped up. They gave me this first because the first guy quit. What I do here is basically list stuff on eBay, which is cool because, as you guys know, I have listed stuff on eBay. Retro games, Pokemon cards, like, this is not a new skill to me, so it's cool that something I've done before, like basically for myself and in my own life, has helped me in my job. Like, the experience has helped me in my job and secure a position. They got a whole lot of stores and shit, like on Shopify. They have their own website, but what I'm opening right now are basically returns. They also sell stuff on Amazon. But yeah, I'm getting all the returns. These are all returns from Amazon. Either they return it, directly, or if they go to the off of Amazon, they return it to Amazon. But I get the returns, and one, I make sure they're not opened, and if they are, I put them into a new box. But secondly, I then grab the return and I get here on the computer behind me, and I look for the photo, and then on the files they have, and then I list it on eBay. Since I took over on this store, it has seen a nice little amount of growth, which is cool because it kind of shows that the work I put in was worth it. It made them money. Fast forward a month or two, I was sanding for 4 hours, and then I would come up here for 4 hours. Fast forward a month or two later, another guy quits. So while he's doing his last 2 weeks, he was showing me around basically where I was at earlier. Right now I don't have any orders over there because I basically completed them all yesterday. But when I do get orders and I start making some, I'll show you guys what I do over there and I guess how it's done. I haven't came back here in a while until today because they brought all these fucking returns. They brought them yesterday or 2 days ago. I like it though because it's relaxing. Like, I get to go on my own pace, which isn't even a slow pace, it's a fast pace. But I don't feel rushed. I don't feel like I have to get out a certain amount of units like I did at other jobs. Or I don't feel like since I'm going faster or I'm doing good, they're expecting more from me. So like my last job, construction. But yeah, as for my job, this is what I've been up to. This is what I've been doing. Thankfully, this part-time, which was only temporary for season. Like deadass, you guys can go back to my old videos. When I got hired, I was only expected to get hired for the winter time, for the holidays. But since they like the way I work, that kind of secured me a full-time job, which I'm thankful for because I'm being paid just as much as I was in construction in Cali without having to kill my body. These are all returns I'm gonna have to list, along with these. To put into perspective with you, since the past 90 days, he's made 18,000. I have a picture I'll probably put up on the screen from when I first started. Selling Pokemon cards has 100% paid off, bro. It literally gave me a position doing what I was doing with Pokemon cards on eBay, but instead with decals. I actually really like this. I hope they keep me here, and I hope I can show progress within their eBay store. I want to keep track, but I first started, I believe it was right here when I first started, this one or this one? When I first started listing stuff on his eBay. As you can see, it's been growing, bro, which is amazing. Every quarter or every month has been more than the previous time, which is dope. It's up 114%, nearly 2x since the last 90 days. Just shit like that I like to look at, making sure I'm doing my job right, which is dope. But speaking of doing my job right, let me show you guys how I do this. Alright, I already found one, but let me open another one. Okay, so as you can see here, that's what we got. So then I go here into the files, and then you have to you know, figure out whether it's an ATV, whether it's a golf cart, whether it's a jet ski, which is what we have. Okay, we found it. So then we find flashback, flashback, and here's the photo. Alright, perfect. So now we go into eBay, basically search for one up identical. We got these. So yeah, I basically just put sell a similar item, and then I take off that photo, sell a similar item, you grab this, you drag it onto here, get rid of this one, and then since obviously it's a different one, you just gotta change the name of the graphic, which is Frenzy. Now I gotta look for somewhere in this big ass collection. Now we gotta look for an empty spot in this big ass collection of returns, which right here we got a couple. G52. So now that we've done that, we go ahead and grab a marker and write the name of it. The name of it, these little dots, and put it on here so that we can know that it's been listed. And yeah, we just gotta do that a couple more times. That's basically part of what I do. Now that they brought me all of these returns, I now have something to do here. You know, do on the side. Basically, I haven't done it in a while, but I'm gonna get back to it, bro. I get us. I'm gonna get back to it, especially with this shit. And oh my god, you guys won't believe it. But same one. So duplicates, we're just putting them down here. Yeah, there's somebody here that actually collects sports cards, and some of you guys may know, I'm a card collector. I started off with Pokemon, moved on to Dragon Ball, and so on and so on. But as of recently, I've actually been enjoying myself a little bit of sports cards. That's actually what I showed you guys yesterday when I showed you guys all those PSA cards. They were sports cards. Honestly, money. You gotta make money, man. You gotta make money. Give me one second, I gotta look. But yeah, that's this part of the day. I'll catch you guys later. Bro, look at my fist. My pinky. My knuckle is fucking, oh my god. All these goddamn duplicates, me. Hey, make sure you hit that like button, man. I was gonna punch you. So this is what I gotta do anytime the box comes damaged or with a bunch of stickers. We gotta put it into a new box. Obviously, we want to make the packaging as presentable as possible to the customer. And while we're at it, we gotta make sure all the stickers and papers that the customer needs are inside the box. After placing everything into the new box, I then gotta take off this sticker so then I can place it onto the new box. And yeah, the tape machine ran out of water, so I had to go refill it so that the tape can be sticky again. This is something new to me, bro. I didn't know that's how that tape fucking stuck onto it. And it's fucking sticky as fuck once water hits it. It's crazy. You learn something new every day. I've learned a lot from this job, actually, and I'm very thankful for it. I really think in the future, if I end up leaving this job, the things that I learned from this job will for sure help me on my own businesses. And it's cool because I've been able to ask my boss plenty of questions just about how he started his company, how he got to be successful, some trials and tribulations he went through. It's honestly pretty cool, the place that I work at. So other than listing things on eBay, this is my other responsibility. First thing I do is print out the installation guide so that they know how to place the decal on their car. Then I grab whatever color the decal is and place it onto the machine and set the machine up to its settings so that it can connect to the computer. Once the machine is connected to the computer, we pick out the decal we want the machine to cut out for us and we patiently wait. Once the machine is done cutting, I pick up the piece, and before I even get to doing anything else, I make sure the next piece is cut up while I do something else. It's just time saving so that I'm not just waiting for the machine to cut the next piece. While it's cutting the next piece, I then take off the excess vinyl, which I'll be real with you, this is one of the most stressful parts, especially when I first started. The first week I did this, the amount of shit that I threw away because of how many times I fucked up, it was pretty bad. But good thing, you know, it's not too big of a deal if I fuck up, which is fucking dope. Cause shit happens, you know? After taking off the excess vinyl, I then go over to this station and put on the printer paper so that it is easy for the person to install onto their car. All they gotta do is put this over and everything's already aligned. You gotta keep in mind, a lot of these graphics are very complex. There's a lot of, you know, loose vinyl if they were to do it without this. So obviously this is a must. It just helps the designs stay in place whenever they install it onto their vehicle. Then to finish off the process, we grab a couple of sheets of paper thanking the customer for their business and also explaining to them how to put on the vinyl onto their car. I then package it and ship it out to the customer. I didn't record myself print out the shipping label, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You print out a shipping label, put it on the box, and ship it out. All right, I got out of work at 4. It is 4:30. I'm about to get to the ice cream shop. I just had to stop by for one of these. There goes my last $6, man. I haven't eaten anything today, so I kind of needed it. I'm also haven't been drinking as much water as I should, so that's what I'm gonna be doing the rest of the day until my break. I'm probably just gonna eat fruit. We'll see. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna record too much in here because obviously I'm dealing with customers, and whenever I'm not busy, I gotta do other shit. But if I get any chance to record, I'll update you guys. If not, I'll catch you guys after work. What's up, motherfuckers? I'm on break right now. Got a nice little elote right here. First thing I'm really eating. That's the only thing I've eaten all day, other than my protein shake. So I got good news and bad news. It's the same news, but so tomorrow I wasn't supposed to work here, but my coworker asked me if I can take her shift for tomorrow and come in an hour earlier on Sunday. I said, well, I'll do it. She just has to have my aunt, and if my aunt says yeah, then we're gonna be working tomorrow. It's good news because we're getting more hours, which is obviously more money. Bad news because I won't have time to go to the boxing gym. We're gonna have to hit the gym today and tomorrow, lift some weights, gain back a little bit of the weight that I've been losing due to boxing. And on Monday, we're gonna have to lock the fuck in on boxing because we got 2 weeks before my fight, which is crazy. Crazy to fucking think about. I'm not gonna finish it. I think that was good enough. But yeah, it's been a good day. Not gonna lie, I found a couple of spots where I could have been recording, but I'm not trying to get caught up by my aunt. She be checking up on the cameras, and if she sees me on my phone, she gonna tell me shit, especially since I'm family. I say this because it's happened already. But I don't blame her, you know? I can't be having like some type of advantage or some type of Just because I'm family, you know? I gotta be just like the others. Gotta pop one of these bitches in. A nice little mint with a little bit of nectarine. With a little bit of elote. Wait, let's do a trick. No, that shit ain't gonna work. I'm not fucking Daddy Wellness. See it? See it? What is up, yo? We just got out of work, and here's my earnings for the day on my second job. So that's what I worked right now, from 4:30 to 5:15. That's basically 5.7 hours, $74, and we are going to work. So how are we gonna do this, man? Genuinely, I ask because right now I'm going to the gym. I'm not missing, like, I want to be locked in on my money, but I'm not gonna fucking sacrifice my fucking gains, especially when I'm doing boxing and already losing muscle. I'm not trying to go back to looking like a fucking twig, and I'm not trying to fight in the 160s or 150s. Motherfucker, that's scarier than fighting at the 170s. Cause 170, they're obviously fucking slower. If not, they're gonna be speed, but I got the power and speed. I just need to get more power. Today we're hitting chest, triceps, and shoulders. I hit back and biceps, I believe, on Tuesday. I forget what days I go to the gym too, because I know I only hit like one of each. So I just be going randomly whenever I don't go to the boxing gym. Well, let's go to the fucking gym. 10:30. We're gonna finish the workout at around 11:30, depending on how I feel. Obviously, I'm not gonna have the most energy. I'm not gonna feel the best, but the whole point is just to get the reps in. Just get the reps in, man. What's it really costing me to fucking stay up a little bit more? Which I'm probably already gonna stay up until like fucking 12 to 1 because I end up fucking doom scrolling. So might as well go to the gym, get a little tired, maybe go to sleep, maybe not. I might stay up, pull an all-nighter. I haven't pulled an all-nighter in so long. All-nighters do fucking... I've pulled a couple all-nighters. If I had a couple, I mean one way too many. And I feel like ever since I was at that one apartment, and the amount of all-nighters I've pulled up is not fucking healthy. I know that for a fact. Especially when I used to work fucking night shift jobs. Obviously, it's not healthy. But, motherfucker, I'm working 7 days a week this week. I'm not gonna sleep until Sunday. Like, I'm not gonna sleep in until Sunday. And when I do, it's not gonna be a lot, because it's gonna be until 12. I'm gonna have to hit the gym and then go to fucking work again. I'm not even complaining, bro. I'm happy because this week is the most I've been able. Fucking camera turned off because like the car was like what that, and then it just bounced on the button. But we are here, man. We are at EOS. Alright, we about to go to the gym. You already know. See it. Let's go. Well, that's a day in my life, and I'll tell you, it's a hectic one. Like, it's not always like this. Usually after work, I just go to the boxing gym or to the weightlifting gym, and I'll get in a workout for 2 hours. 2 hours is normal. Even if I go to the normal gym, I'll work out for an hour and a half, and I'll do a sauna for 30 or 15. Today, I believe I only did like 30 minutes here, I think. And we're about to do 15 minutes in the sauna. It feels good, even though I just worked 13 hours, and I'm gonna work another 13 hours, 14 hours tomorrow. But it is what it's about, bro. I make a video talking about what I'm going to do, and it starts falling into fruition. Now, the only thing I need to do is continue to be consistent, and things will play out. I appreciate all the support you guys have been showing me in the last video, and I will continue to stay consistent. We are definitely back. Today felt like a great day. So today I made 140, maybe a little less because of the hour I missed, but you know, we're still working on Saturday, so we're still gonna have more than 40 hours at our main job, and we got 4 days at our second job. estimated. My estimate on this week is going to be $750 on my first job, $300 on my second job, which might be a little less because today I broke them up, so they might take it out of my check. But yeah, we're looking like we might have $1,000 week, maybe more. I'm hoping we make more. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna do everything. I'm working 7 days this week, and that's off of minimal sleep. Last night I slept like at 1, 2. Today I'm probably gonna sleep at the same time. Tomorrow, probably at the same time. Saturday, probably at the same time. Sunday, probably at the same time because I'm working until 9. Oh my God, I'm getting no sleep. Only day I'm really gonna be able to sleep in is gonna be Sunday morning, and I'm probably only gonna have until I only have until 3, which is enough to get more than 12 hours, but you get what I mean. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't even eat shit today, bro. I was living off of caffeine, nicotine, 1 protein shake, a cup of elote, and that's it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to go home and munch out. Even though it's not good to eat right before you sleep, it's still not good not to eat. It's not horrible for you not to eat, but bro, I'm trying to fucking fight at 170. If I keep doing this, I'm gonna go back down to 160. I just weighed myself. I weigh 174. That's not bad. We gotta stay between 170 and 180. Literally all my food today was protein, like protein powders.
Broke shit, baby, I'm too unfamiliar.